Hi, my name is Morgana Wallace, and I'm an artist at the Curly School in Ajo, Arizona. I'd like to tell you a little bit about my latest project. It's called the Border Project, and it all started as an idea to be displayed in conjunction with an exhibit called Between Fences, which came to the Curly School in Ajo through the Smithsonian, and has been a great success. I was lucky enough to bring the Border Project to the Curly School, and it just keeps getting bigger, so I'd like to tell you more about it. What I did was I went into two different schools, Ajo High School, and worked with an art class there, and I also went to Tohono High School and worked with two art classes there, all high school students, trying to generate their perspectives on border issues through art. We started by answering questions, thinking about the word border and what it means, writing some of our thoughts down, and then we soon had to turn those thoughts into drawings and then into sculptures. We took photographs and recorded voices and eventually put all those things together into the installation that you'll see now. I'm in deep, deep gratitude to many people for helping me with this installation, including the photographer Jewel Fraser-Clearwater. She took beautiful portraits, as you can see. These are some of the portraits here. Beneath each one, the students were asked to create a three-dimensional symbol that represented how they feel about what's going on the border. And everybody had a pretty different perspective, as you can see. They were also asked to draw the background for their photograph, and it had to be that same symbol repeated many times. And that background for the photograph eventually became part of the bottom portion of the installation, which is an actual fence. Behind it are collaged images, collaged writing, and some of their collage drawings. This particular wall is about 15 feet long, and I thought I would start with one, but I ended up working with so many students and learning so many incredible things that the project just kept getting bigger. And so it has expanded to include, at the present time, 2 walls, which I'd like to show you. These students are also from Ajo High School and Tohono High School. And there was one student in particular that helped me to realize that this project needed to expand. If you can zoom in on some of the writing, you'll get a sense for how some of their perspectives would have pushed me to want to include another population. In particular, one student had to say, "It almost seems like the US doesn't like Mexicans." This made me realize that I needed to cross that particular border and include a Mexican perspective. And so, most recently, we went to the state of Sonora in Mexico and worked with a group of high school students there, and have yet to put their perspectives into another part of this installation. And when I've done that, it'll be truly complete. I've been looking at students' perspectives on all sides of really important borders. These students were also brave enough to record their voices. They read from some of the things that they wrote, and they also just spoke from the top of their head about how they feel about what's going on the border. And that voice recording is available to be heard throughout the exhibit. One of the reasons why this installation is so important, and one of the motivating factors in doing it, is to allow for those voices to be heard. I feel that this generation will be mostly impacted by the decisions we make regarding border issues right now. And so I want people to hear how it's affecting them. And that's why this installation is pretty important. And we're hoping it'll travel to other places and continue to expand so that people can hear what these young folks have to say. Thanks.